Good evening. This is Akashvani. I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Supreme Court upholds validity of Centre's decision to abrogate Article 370 of Constitution, which provided special status to Jammu and Kashmir. Prime Minister Narendra Modi terms the verdict historic. Parliament passes Jammu and Kashmir Reservation and Reorganisation Amendment Bills. Home Minister Amit Shah says government committed to ensure justice to displaced Kashmiri people. BJP leader Dr Mohan Yadav to be the new Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan BJP Legislature Party to elect its leader tomorrow. President Droupadi Murmu says performance of female students in higher education reflects a developed India and a better society. Government to procure 2 lakh tons of onion during this Kharif season to check its prices. And Sports Minister Anurag Singh Thakur formally inaugurates Khelo India Para Games in New Delhi. In a landmark judgment, the Supreme Court has upheld the validity of the Centre's decision to abrogate Article 370 of the Constitution of India, which granted special status to the erstwhile state of Jammu and Kashmir. The Centre in 2019 scrapped Article 370 and split the state into 2 union territories, Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. The verdict from a 5-judge constitution bench headed by Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud comes in response to a bunch of petitions challenging the Centre's move to abrogate Article 370 4 years ago. Pronouncing the verdict, Justice Chandrachud said Article 370 of the Constitution was a temporary provision and the President has the power to revoke it. The Supreme Court also upheld the validity of the decision to carve out the Union Territory of Ladakh from Jammu and Kashmir in August 2019. The Supreme Court said steps should be taken to restore statehood in Jammu and Kashmir as soon as possible and directed the Election Commission to hold polls by September next year. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said the Supreme Court verdict on the abrogation of Article 370 is historic and constitutionally upholds the decision taken by Parliament on the 5th of August 2019. In a social media post, Mr. Modi said it is a resounding declaration of hope, progress and unity for the people in Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh. The BJP has welcomed the verdict of the Supreme Court on the abrogation of Article 370 and termed it a landmark decision. Talking to Akashvani News, BJP spokesperson Rajiv Pratap Rudy said it is in the interest of the nation as well as for Jammu and Kashmir.
It's a landmark decision of the Supreme Court. It's a constitutional body and the constitutional body has upheld a very constitutional decision taken by the Parliament, the Honorable Prime Minister, government, and the decision taken in August 2019 where Article 370 was abrogated has been confirmed by the highest court of the land. And it's a decision of the court which says that the abrogation of Article 370 was absolutely perfect in the interest of the nation and more so in the interest of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh.
The Congress party has demanded that the centre should conduct elections in Jammu and Kashmir as soon as possible and also restore full statehood. Senior party leader Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary said that Article 370 was a temporary measure since its beginning. Parliament has passed the Jammu and Kashmir Reservation Amendment Bill 2023 and the Jammu and Kashmir Reorganisation Amendment Bill 2023 with the Rajya Sabha approving it today. The bill was passed in the Lok Sabha last week. The Jammu and Kashmir Reservation Amendment Bill provides reservation in jobs and admission in professional institutions to members of scheduled castes, scheduled tribes and other socially and educationally backward classes. On the other hand, the Jammu and Kashmir Reorganisation Amendment Bill will increase the total number of seats to 90. It also reserves 7 seats for scheduled castes and 9 seats for scheduled tribes. The bill adds that the Lieutenant Governor may nominate up to 2 members from the Kashmiri migrant community to the Legislative Assembly. One of the nominated members must be a woman. Replying to the debate, Union Home Minister Amit Shah said the Narendra Modi government is committed to ensuring justice to displaced Kashmiri people.
मैं आज इस महान सदन के माध्यम से देश भर में बिखरे पड़े कश्मीरी पंडित और अन्य विस्थापितों को कहना चाहता हूं, नरेंद्र मोदी सरकार आपको न्याय देने के लिए कमिटेड है। आप मुझे लिखिए कश्मीर सरकार को लिखे, किसी भी विज्ञ के बगैर आपका रजिस्ट्रेशन कर दिया जाएगा। आप मतदार भी बनोगे, चुनाव भी लड़ पाओगे और जम्मू कश्मीर के अंदर आप मंत्री बनकर भी जा सकते हो।
The Home Minister said Pakistan occupied Kashmir belongs to India and nobody can snatch it. The opposition walked out of the Rajya Sabha during the Home Minister's reply to the bill. Senior BJP leader Dr Mohan Yadav will be the new Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh. He was unanimously elected to this post in the BJP Legislature Party meeting held in Bhopal today. In the Legislature Party meeting, Senior BJP leader Shivraj Singh Chauhan proposed the name of Mohan Yadav as the new leader of the Legislature Party. Senior leaders Narendra Singh Tomar, Kailash Vijayvargiya, Prahlad Patel and other senior leaders seconded the proposal. Meanwhile, Chief Minister designate Mohan Yadav met Governor Mangubhai Patel at Raj Bhavan and staked claim to form the new government. According to party sources, senior leaders, Finance Minister in the current government Jagdish Deora and Public Relations Minister Rajendra Shukla have been nominated as Deputy Chief Ministers. However, official confirmation is still awaited. Addressing the party MLAs after the meeting, Dr Mohan Yadav said he is grateful to the central and state leaders for this responsibility.
इस नए दायित्व के लिए आभार भी मानता हूं और आप सबके विश्वास के साथ निश्चित रूप से जो विकास का कारवा बढ़ाया माननीय मुख्यमंत्री शिवराज सिंह चौहान ने और यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री के नेतृत्व में निश्चित रूप से हम इसको आगे बढ़ाएंगे.
Our correspondent files this report.
Chief Minister designate Dr Mohan Yadav met Governor Mangubhai Patel at Raj Bhavan and staked claim to form the government. Dr Yadav became a cabinet minister in the Shivraj Singh Chauhan government for the first time in 2020. He recently won the assembly election from Ujjain South assembly seats for the third time. A 58 years old Mohan Yadav has been a grassroots worker in the state BJP since 1984. He has also played an important role in the victory of BJP in Madhya Pradesh assembly elections. Sanjeev Sharma, Akashvani News, Bhopal.
In Rajasthan, the BJP Legislature Party will meet tomorrow afternoon in Jaipur to elect its leader. State General Secretary of the party, Bhajan Lal, told media persons that registration of newly elected MLAs will start tomorrow afternoon. BJP Central Observers, Union Minister Rajnath Singh, along with Vinod Tavade and Saroj Pandey, will also be present in the meeting. More from our correspondent.
Preparations have been completed in the state office of the party for the meeting of the BJP Legislature Party. Since the result of assembly elections were declared on December 3, there is continuous speculation regarding the name of the new Chief Minister. Till the name of the new Chief Minister is decided, this will be the hottest topic of discussion among people. Jitendra Dwivedi, Akashvani News, Jaipur.
The Reserve Bank of India (RBI) cautions the public today not to fall prey to misleading advertisements related to loan waiver offers in print and on social media platforms. In a statement, the RBI said it has noticed certain misleading advertisements enticing borrowers by offering loan waivers. It further noticed that these entities seem to be actively promoting many such campaigns in the print and social media platforms. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. The President has said the performance of female students in higher education reflects a developed India and a better society. The President was speaking at the 45th convocation of Mahatma Gandhi Kashi Vidya Peeth at Varanasi in Uttar Pradesh today.
उच्च शिक्षण संस्थानों में बेटियों के बेहतर प्रदर्शन में विकसित भारत और बेहतर समाज की झलक दिखाई देती है. मुझे विश्वास है कि वर्ष 2047 और भारत को विकसित देश के रूप में स्थापित करने के राष्ट्रीय संकल्प सिद्ध करने में महात्मा गांधी काशी विद्यापीठ के विद्यार्थियों और आचार्यों का महत्वपूर्ण योगदान रहेगा.
A total of 77,692 degrees were distributed in the convocation ceremony, in which 16 gold medals were given by the President in the main program. This year, out of 65 gold medals, 51 female students have bagged the gold medals. The President also graced the 27 years celebration of Divine Heart Foundation at Lucknow. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said this is the right time for India and the youth must make use of this Amrit Kal for a Vikasit Bharat. launching the Viksit Bharat 2047 Voice of Youth through video conference. Mr. Modi highlighted that this is the period in the history of India when the country is going to take a quantum jump. He urged the youth to work towards a developed India and set their goals and resolutions, keeping this aim in mind. The Viksit Bharat 2047 Voice of Youth initiative is aimed at integrating the country's youngsters towards building a developed India. The Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra is being successfully organized in all parts of Tripura. Our correspondent files this report.
The Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra are being organized in both urban and rural areas, including tribal-dominated areas with multi-pronged activities. Most interesting components of the campaign are audio-visual screening and delivery of informative booklets through IEC vans and service delivery camps like health camp and screening of tuberculosis. Camps are also being set up in facilitating enrollment for Ayushman Health Card, screening of sickle cell anemia and free LPG connection under PM Ujjwala Yojana. A beneficiary, Pranati Shuklabuddha from Kumarghat, shared her experience.
For many years, we had to fetch water from far-off roadside water point because our family had not had any water connection. Presently, we have received a water connection from Jal Jeevan Mission, and with this, we can do washing works at home, use this water for cooking and drinking water.
Shubhashish Chanda, Akashvani News from Agartala.
The government will procure 2 lakh tons of onion during this Kharif season to ensure adequate availability in the market. Briefing media in New Delhi today, Secretary of Consumer Affairs Rohit Kumar Singh said the government has banned the export of onion till the 31st of March next year. He said the move will cool down the prices of onions.
प्याज की जो घरेलू उपलब्धता है वो सरकार के लिए सर्वोपरि है, इसलिए उस पर प्रतिबंध लगाए जाने का कड़ा निर्णय लिया गया है और जैसे ही उपलब्धता ठीक हो जाएगी इस निर्णय पर पुनः विचार किया जाएगा। दूसरी बात, ऐसा कहा जा रहा है कि इससे किसानों के हितों पर प्रभाव पड़ेगा, बिल्कुल गलत है, क्योंकि हम लगातार किसानों से खरीद कर रहे हैं और इसको जारी रखेंगे। अभी हमें सरकारी बफर के लिए 2 लाख टन प्याज और खरीदने की आवश्यकता है, वो उचित कीमतों पर किसानों से लेते रहेंगे तो किसान को उसका कोई नुकसान नहीं होगा।
The government today said that e-Shram cards have been issued to over 29 crore unorganized workers registered on the e-Shram portal. Minister of State for Labour and Employment Rameshwar Teli said this in a written reply to a question in the Lok Sabha. The main objective of the e-Shram portal is to create a national database of unorganized workers and to facilitate the delivery of social security and welfare schemes to such workers. The government has said no proposal is under consideration for the restoration of the old pension scheme for central government employees. Minister of State for Finance Pankaj Chaudhary said this in a written reply to a question in the Lok Sabha today. The minister said a committee has been set up under the chairmanship of the Finance Secretary to look into the issue of pensions under the National Pension System. Union Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports Anurag Singh Thakur today formally declared the Khelo India Para Games 2023 open in a dazzling ceremony at the KD Jadhav Indoor Hall in New Delhi. Over 1,450 participants from 32 states and union territories and Services Sports Board are participating in the games till the 17th of this month. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Thakur said this is a historic moment for Indian sports, as the first ever Khelo India Para Games are being held in the national capital, setting the ball rolling for a new movement in the sports ecosystem of the country. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has conveyed best wishes to all those athletes who are taking part in the first Khelo India Para Games. In a social media post, Mr. Modi said it is a monumental step towards inclusion and empowerment. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Supreme Court upholds validity of Centre's decision to abrogate Article 370 of Constitution, which provided special status to Jammu and Kashmir. Prime Minister Narendra Modi terms the verdict historic. Parliament passes Jammu and Kashmir Reservation and Reorganisation Amendment Bills. Home Minister Amit Shah says government committed to ensure justice to displaced Kashmiri people. BJP leader Dr Mohan Yadav to be the new Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh. Rajasthan BJP Legislature Party to elect its leader tomorrow. President Droupadi Murmu says performance of female students in higher education reflects a developed India and a better society. Government to procure 2 lakh tons of onion during this Kharif season to check its prices, and Sports Minister Anurag Singh Thakur formally inaugurates Khelo India Para Games in New Delhi. That is all in the news at 9. Good night.